Sweeping changes are coming to Jefferson Parish schools on both sides of the river. The school board voted tonight to consolidate several schools, saving millions of dollars. Devin Bartolotta was at tonight's meeting, and Devin, it sounds like people got pretty emotional.
Absolutely, Katie, they did. We heard more than 3 hours of passionate discussion and public comment. Hundreds and hundreds of people came out to the meeting, spilling over into overflow rooms, most passionately against the superintendent's proposal to consolidate schools, even with a last-minute amendment to the plan.
It leads to the resegregation of public schools.
I'm glad that you guys have made this amendment, but we still need to do more than just shuttle kids into the school so the school stays open.
Let's stop thinking about tax dollars and looking at tax dollars and think about the children, as your slogan says.
Change is hard, but so often it's worth every struggle once you get there.
You should make sure the children are totally educated, having their needs, and keep all of our public schools open.
Okay, so it did pass. Here is what this means to you if you send your kids to Jefferson Parish schools. Starting in the 2020-2021 school year, Douglas Elementary will be absorbed into McDonough 26 Elementary and Johnson Gretna Park Elementary. Also, students from Jefferson Elementary will be sent to Riverdale Middle School, and it will become a kindergarten through 8th grade school. The third big change here, the third consolidation under the original plan, Washington Elementary School students were going to be moved to Bunch Elementary. That is no longer happening. An amendment proposed tonight will keep Washington students where they are and give this historic school a chance to build its population up. The fourth big change, students from Myrtle C. Thibodeaux will be moving to Petrie Elementary. But in addition to this, based on the amendment we saw tonight, students from Ray St. Pierre Academy will be moving to the empty Thibodeaux building. Then Ray St. Pierre will be declared a surplus and it will be sold. Petrie Elementary will be renamed for the first black superintendent in Jefferson Parish history, Isaac G. Joseph. The superintendent contends that all of this will save the parish millions of dollars and make mental health resources and technology better for students. Katie, certainly a lot to digest. We're sure there will be plenty of questions leading up to next school year. Back to you.
Lots of questions and concerns, and I'm sure you'll stay on top of it. Thanks, Devin.